Good morning, guys. It's your coach Dave here. It is Sunday morning, a little before 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up early this morning on this Sunday. Got home late last night, 10:30. The night before, we had a big party at my house with friends and family and played an outdoor movie. It was a lot of fun, but got to bed that night at 1:30, very late for me. Last night, got to bed super late, 10:30, 11 o'clock p.m. last night. Set my alarm for 5:30 this morning because I had a lot of things I want to get done. Number one is I want to refocus for my week. So I got up this morning at 5:30 and I in fact did 20 minutes of meditation this morning from like 5:30 to 5:50. And then I got myself ready and went out and ran probably a little more than a 5K, probably like 3.5 to 4 miles. I didn't track it. I just went out and ran like 30 minutes. But a lot of thoughts went through my mind today during my run as I think about the beginning of this week and I think about life overall that I really want to share with you guys, and hopefully it's of value to you, because anytime I hear something or I read something or I think about something, my goal is to try and make a bigger impact. Like, why share it in my mind? So why not give it back and pay it forward to everybody else? So the number one thing is I recently heard is that, for those of us that are 40 years old or approaching our 40 years old, that's kind of, by statistics, the halftime of our life. It's the halftime because the average person lives, right? If you think about that, the average person lives, probably less than about 80 years old in today's day and age. And if you think about sports, halftime is a time to make adjustments. Halftime is a time in your life or a time in sports that you got to evaluate where you are and make adjustments to where you want to go. And if you don't make the adjustments around 40 years old, you're going to pay the price. And they say the number one thing that people that are on their deathbed deal with when they interview a lot of people in senior homes is living on regret, that they didn't act on the ideas or actions or dreams that they in fact had. So that really struck me, because I'm at 41 years old, and Kristen and I in the past 10 years, have been able to accomplish some great things. Retiring Kristen because we were able to build a business that allowed us to do that we absolutely love, because we get to help people every single day with their health and fitness. Number two is I've had a successful career in the state police, but I can tell you that we are far from done of the things that we want to create. But this is my second message with you, is that so often people are chasing happiness. They're chasing, in fact, saying, if only if I achieve this, if only I achieve that, I will be happy. But the thing is, and it's in the science, it's in the proof, it is proven that when people achieve certain goals, right away they enjoy it, but right after that, they're looking to achieve something else, and then looking to achieve something else, and looking to achieve something else. And literally, you're on a never-ending journey chasing happiness. And that is the wrong way to look at it, because happiness is something that you can start with right now. Because in life, it's not about the things that you achieve, but it's the person that you become on the way to whatever it is you want to achieve. So you have to look at today. What is it today that I have? What is it today that I could be grateful for? And what is it today that I could be happy about? Because if you're constantly chasing certain things for you to be happy, you're going to have a never-ending life, and you never will have happiness in your life. So you have to enjoy where you are today and be happy with where you are today in your life. And the thing that really strikes me is that, people often have things backwards. You have to realize that the mind controls the body. It's not the other way around. It's not the body that controls the mind. And what I mean by that is, so often people aren't willing to take the actions that they need to be taking with their body in order to get to where they want to be in life, because they let their body not do the work and tell their mind, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to take the actions. I'm not going to go out there and start to exercise. I'm not going to go out there and try to talk to that person, because we get so caught up in fear. And fear, the analogy or the thing that I've heard with fear is false evidence appearing real. It doesn't exist. And so often, if we really knew how little people think that people are constantly worried and thinking about what other people think of you, but if you realize how little significance people really do care, you'll be able to get on your way. And if you allow somebody else's opinion to become your reality, you're going to end up being caged as a caged animal, and you're going to be held hostage by yourself for the rest of your life. So don't let other people's opinions of you become your reality, and understand that the mind controls the body doesn't control the mind. And the last thing, guys, is to say this, and I heard this today, is that, when people go to, many people as they get older, and I'm trying to make sure I can explain this the best way so it makes sense. When many people get older, we still have music left in our life. We still have music in our brains, meaning we still have things that we want to act on. We want to go after dreams and goals, whatever it is. And it's pretty interesting. The analogy that I read about is like when people go to karaoke or people go to weddings and people are singing out there, they're living their life and they're singing amazing songs. And a lot of times there's a lot of cover bands. And there's cover bands, and the reason why cover bands never fully make it is because they're living out somebody else's goals, or they're living out what in fact is the happiness that's in their mind, but they don't act on to do it on their own for whatever it is that they want to achieve or whatever it is they want to go after. So guys, in summary, I want you to understand that some birds' feathers are too big and they just can't be caged because they're meant to fly and they can't be caged. And I'm going to tell you that you're probably that bird. You are that bird that has feathers so big that you're meant to fly. And I want you to understand, where are you, and ask yourself, where are you in your life right now? And understand that there is no warm-up in life. There is no practice in life. You only have today. So what are the adjustments you need to make today so that you can live a better life tomorrow? And what happiness can you choose today so you can live the best life today and going forward tomorrow? Stop chasing happiness. Enjoy life for where it is today, because right now, if you were told you only had 1 week to live, how would you go about living your life? Would you care what people said? What things would you do in life? You probably would change the whole entire thing. You would want to spend your time with those closest to you. You wouldn't, somebody once said, and I heard it this past week, is that your kids deserve the best of you, not what's left of you. And I think that was powerful, because so often everybody's so busy chasing their career and trying to get things done, or not taking care of themselves, their body, mind, and soul, and you're giving your kids what's left of you instead of what's best of you. And what's best of you is to take care of you first, to do your exercise every day, to have clarity in your mind. For me, it's meditation, which I admit I didn't start until last September, but I have logged over 400 meditation sessions today while most people are sleeping. And right now it's Sunday morning, and then most people are sleeping. I already took care of my mind. I already listened to some great personal development. I want to add value to you guys, and I went out and did my exercise at 7 a.m. So I am priming my mind, because let me tell you, it's very easy to do, but it's very easy not to do. Right? It's very easy to do, it's very easy not to do, and successful people are just willing to be intentional and show up even when they don't feel like it. So today I took care of this stuff to fuel myself for the best day ever, but I want the best for you. I want you to live your life, a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. I want you to live a life of happiness. I want you to recognize the person you're becoming. Enjoy the journey. It's a process. If you're creeping up on that 40-year-old age, you have to understand it's kind of the halfway point in life. It's halftime. What are you doing to make it better, or what adjustments are you making? And last but not least, what is the music that's playing in your brain that you need to act on, that you have had bundled up? Don't take your ideas and your stuff to the graveyard, right? Don't do that. Die on E. There's still gas in the tank, and get out of third gear, because there's 3 more gears in you to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Have an amazing Sunday. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.